there. I'm there. What do I do? Hey, sorry about that. Phone overheated. I had it up in the dashboard, but didn't have the umbrella on it. He's on the bullhorn. Okay. Hopefully he's getting his preach on. He's doing great. Okay. I'm glad to hear that. I mean, he's willing to get in trouble for everybody, but I just hate to see him push it, you know? Because, yes, the group can carry on regardless of whether he's there in presence or not, but it does better with him there. That's been shown. You slipped over too, Gene? Okay. You think he's doing well? I sure hope so. He's an amazing, powerful speaker when he gets going. I posted one of his speeches on my Facebook, you know, and I said, a speech for the people. And none of my friends look at it. I believe my friendship circles are shifting. They don't seem to care. I guess they'll take their medicine and like it. I don't think they're gonna like it though. I changed my title too because we're gonna, you know, move beyond this when we feel like it. So I am so grateful though for everybody's input, even the ones saying that I don't know enough about it, because that's true, I don't. I'm one of those people, I guess I need a sounding board to work through something sometimes, you know? She's rattled. People are watching her and laughing at her. The young woman. You finally got your son's attention. That's awesome. Oh, Jeannie, you're farmer. I have quite a few farmers on here. I think that's awesome. Well, she's getting a dose of her own medicine then. If people are laughing at her and she's getting rattled, that's what they set out to do. So she's getting a dose of what she's been doing. I hear their voices and that insurrection. Ugh, so awful. It's like, go live in a communist country if you want to. If you want to behave like that. I don't suggest it, but go do it. Maybe you'll come back here and appreciate what America and the United States is supposed to be about more. Yeah, we got our farmer girls. Not me. I'm not a farmer. I think farming is cool, but I wouldn't know what to do. I have great respect for y'all. Absolutely. One of my closest friends they are farmers, and boy, even though she and I aren't talking right now, she's mad at me. I'm not sure why. Well, actually I do know why. She doesn't agree with me and my choices for my physical well-being, and that's all I got to say about that. And I think you all know what I'm saying. everybody hit that like button. I had over 1,000 people watching it the same time day before yesterday, and not that many hit that like button. So if you're in the background and not participating in the chat, please hit that like button. We're going into Washington, D.C. Antifa interrupts everything. Right, Ethan? They are just gross. Hey, Linda. I pray you all are having a great day, and I just thank you all so much for being my soundboard and having the conversation with me. I needed to have it. So it just helps me process, like, maybe get to a better way of thinking about some things, you know. Is it supposed to rain? Or is my windshield just filthy? Yeah, loud on the mall. Oh, she's still there, huh? Yeah, we're gonna go to the Capitol though. There's a few things that are supposed to be on the floor today, and I wanted to go check it out. And quite frankly, when I went on the Capitol website, though, it looks like it was yesterday, but then other things were saying it was today. So we'll go see what the flag looks like. And that tells you if they're voting on things or not. It's the bike lady. I don't know. I wouldn't be calling her much of a lady. Ethan. She's a little girl. She's behaving like a little girl anyway. Somebody hit me on the city. Oh my goodness, I need to put that, my home group has a group chat, and I need to silence the bell on that group chat. You were being polite. God, she said she's 34, my goodness. I behaved a lot like a little girl in many ways when I was 34. Singing in my rock bands and hanging with the guys, and in my early recovery, having a lot of fun. I behaved. Some of it was good times though. I can't imagine she's having much fun. It's just, and it looks like she was acting alone. She's there alone, isn't she? I was thinking about this yesterday because there was somebody else that was alone doing that yesterday, and I'm like, are they, because they do try to antagonize people, and they are getting up in individuals' faces, are they trying to get hit so that they can have a law? I may have gotten interrupted, so I will do our channels, don't we? You think her friends are there watching? Yeah, maybe. Someone's always in the background. I would imagine. I hear you, Nancy, but I'll tell you what, it doesn't take much, as we saw with X-Ray's interaction with that other gal. He reacted exactly the way she wanted to, and he wound up being taken off even though he was let out. The police came and got him, you know. They were antagonizing, he reacted, and next thing he's being hauled off. So Santa's coming from a place of very immediate experience that they are all in a very precarious position, and to be interacting with her is exactly what she wants. I always buffer right here. I don't know, this is like part of the, I'm on 50, and it always buffers right here. There's one of those great big walls to block the neighborhood behind it. It always buffers. I know, Sean, I'm telling you, that's what started my last video. Had a very leading title on it, but I wanted to have a conversation with you all and get your input, because I got a little fearful for Santa and the rest of the group when I saw that. And I feel calmer now. I'm just so grateful. I don't think they're out of the woods as long as they interact with her, but it's really difficult not to. But I was able to get some feedback about what had just gone on when I started the video, and I'm just so grateful to everybody for having that conversation with me. Hey, Third, happy Friday. Happy Friday to everybody who's been working so hard. The farmers, I know y'all don't get a day off. It can be the weekend and it doesn't really matter, right? You're still out there working. We the people, unite we stand. Thank you, Tara, yeah. It doesn't, Ethan, that's a very good point too. Ethan B, it doesn't help that when she shows up, every one of the live streamers go live and antagonize her. I absolutely agree with you. And happy Friday, Third. It's good to see you, hon. I absolutely agree with you. When I walked up on the scene last week, that the two women that were on loudspeakers, and that's when X-Ray got in trouble with the police, even though he was released. I walked up and I asked the young woman, the shorter one, what it was all about. What was her message? You know, and she had a little bit to say. She was calm with me, and then you know, she stated that God was not, it was not one nation under God until 1950 something. I think she said 6. And I said, well, that's interesting. And she said, yes, look it up. And she stated the exact date. And then she said something else, and then she went right back to her rude chanting. So I was done, and I walked away. You know, should I have even gone up and asked her what it was all about? You know, to hear their side of it. Well, I don't know. I was calm, she was calm with me, and then I walked away. And but to get up into those exchanges that are not physically distanced is very dangerous. Well, that's what I'm thinking, Sean. Sean says she's trying to set them up for physical assault charges. I keep telling them to stay away, but anything they do to defend themselves can be twisted. That's Sean. That's my thought is as well. Absolutely. And third of its kind. She says, "Yeah, true. Just film her and leave it at that." But I gotta admit, Santa is doing great on the bullhorn. Okay. So if it's prompting him to put some good things out on the bullhorn, you know, that's one thing. You can't just sit there and let them yell at you. That doesn't seem to help either. It's hard to know what to do, isn't it? But yes, I do believe that they are trying to antagonize them. They are called agitators for a reason. Right? Go ahead, Claire, give us an update. We don't mind. We're all helping each other out here. I think Santa's a great speaker. I think he's a very powerful speaker. Raptors providing excellent security. I hope so. Probably difficult to provide that too in this situation. I'm sure he's doing, I'm absolutely sure that he's doing what he can. But it makes it difficult. We all have our self-will, you know, including that girl. I should have gotten gas before I came in here. Oh boy. Speaking of that, y'all make sure you hit that like button, and those of you that can and want to, please help keep this channel going. Keep us on the road, keep us involved. Help me bring the content that we've all grown to enjoy. And you can donate through Zelle, which is most appreciated because it's direct and nothing's taken out. And that's at glorybees2022@gmail.com. And then there's also Buy Me a Coffee. That's not as immediate, and they do take out a little percentage for themselves for the service, but that's Buy Me a Coffee /GloryB. And there's always 2 E's in B. And I'm so grateful to all of you who have contributed this week and before. And the drive is definitely on, because we are getting to be, well, we've already arrived at dire straits. That's all I can say. I've been doing this for over 4 months. I went around the country, slept in my car, all the way out to California and back, and up the East Coast to get back to Maryland. And it's been quite a journey. You have to, I paid for my own gas getting back because I didn't convoy back. I went to Texas with part of the Texas tribe to return the big bus. And then I carried on to visit with my parents because my father had back surgery. And then made my way up to, I was at the cabin uploading videos, all kinds of the footage, and clearing up space on the phone. And it takes a lot, just more than I could have ever imagined, goes into the live streaming. And I love it. I just absolutely love this, but I cannot continue without your support. So I'm grateful for any help that can be offered. She's single-handedly owning Santa and a half dozen of his security. Oh no. Oh no, John Joe. Hey, PJ. Biker girl at it again. We are going down to the Capitol because I heard through the grapevine that there were a couple of votes going on today. One of them was extension of the, of course, this power-hungry regime doesn't want to let go of the power of emergencies declaration. They want to keep it indefinitely, and I heard that was being voted on today, and also that they are trying to make gain more power of the abortion on a federal level, even though Roe v. Wade was reversed. So I looked on the Capitol website, and it had a lot on the agenda yesterday. I didn't see anything for today, but the rumor was that it was all today, because that's a private committee too that can vote on the there's a committee involved where the power of emergency extension or ending also meets. So it's supposed to meet every 6 months. I'm missing a lot here. Let's see. Nancy said yesterday 1791 or 1776. Ooh, we got traffic. We got some traffic. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can catch up. Streamer was laughing and conversing with the trans people, and it was all chill. Then here comes, oops, Santa. They're dangerous, they're of the devil, as though he's addicted to attention. Oh, Nancy, that's interesting. I'll have to go back and look at that. John Joe, she is doing nothing but looking like a fool, the woman on the I hope you're talking about the woman on the mall, not me. I'm not trying to look like a fool. Although sometimes let's see. John Joe, you feel like Santa looks like a fool, is that what you're saying? And Claire said, you really think she could talk? John Joe, third says, John Joe, I agree it would be nice to see them engage in conversation, but I'll be surprised if she agrees to that. No, they don't agree to that. Not usually. I was surprised that I had a calm exchange with the young woman last week. But I approached her calmly, so people can feel that, you know. His security, she has as many as 10 of them directly engaged. Oh, this is not good, yeah. She already said she wanted to. Let's see, she has as many. So they are worried about her. They can't harm anyone else. He said she wanted to, but his security kept blocking her. Well, laughter did keep me safe on a sailboat once, John. That's a true statement. The best thing I could do to that man was laugh at him, it turned out, because it was too far for me to swim. You go to hang out, and then the engine starts up, and they want to go for a midnight cruise, and then they start chasing you around the boat. I mean, even looking back on it, the whole scene, it must have looked hysterical if somebody had been from the outside looking in. All I could do was just start laughing at him, and he backed down, thank goodness. Goofball. He made amends later. Because it was somebody that I ran into on a frequent basis through the 12-step programs. Not a bad person, just had certainly judged me wrong. And he was just obnoxious, that's all. But I laughed and he backed down. So sometimes laughing at somebody's good, but I don't know. While Santa Claus are out of turn on his blowhorn, not discussed based on real info and data versus disinformation. Well, John Joe, that's not what they're paid to do, those agitators. You know that. They're not paid to have a conversation. They're not there to sway you. They're there to antagonize you. They are agitators for a reason. And that's certainly what Antifa does. Third, that certainly is what they do. So she's either a very misguided wannabe, or she is, because, you know, that's what they do. Apparently they put out advertisements for acting positions, and you can get paid up to $200 to go and be an agitator. So that's why there's another term for them called bad actors. Now, if they're truly Antifa, I'm not sure that they subscribe to that. But the bad actors and agitators, some of them may be paid. May be being paid. And of course, they'll target my my people that I serve through my work in recovery, because they're down and out and in need of finances to either get more of their quote unquote medicine or something to eat or the safe place to stay, etc. So they do target the young and the down and out. So you fill those spots. And then you just have, I don't know, some cynical people who just want to make an extra buck and they go do it, I guess. To me, that's just bad money. And if you've ever gotten bad money before, you know nothing good comes of it. You think you paid a bill or you think you got something you wanted and somehow it turns sour on you. Dirty money. I have to get gas. Darn. Oh no, which way is this taking me? I wonder if I could hit that Exxon over there. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna have to go left and turn around. Well, it certainly takes a personality, you know, a certain personality to do that. You know, people that are holding a lot of anger, maybe. So quite frankly, it's like, I don't hate them. I pray for them. They're broken. I wouldn't want to teach high school either, Nancy. I wouldn't last a week. Goodness. I don't know. I do pretty well with the young people that I serve. My clients, a lot of them are young people. And when they start feeling better and they're in their early recovery, all you see on Facebook, because they definitely always want to friend you over. And, you know, the position that I'm in, I'm able to. And they always have selfies of them posing, looking pretty or handsome, or, you know, the guys bounce back quick and always get into their bodybuilding and whatever, a lot of them. And it all becomes about how they look for a while, and it's just like, okay. Enjoy it. Glad you're feeling better. That's awesome. I don't mind the young people at all. Nancy, Claire said that she got blocked and was asking you why. This is just me relaying a message, but I'm not getting in the middle of it. Just like y'all know. Right, Ethan? I don't know. I looked pretty good there for a while. You know, everything was super special. Golly, I pray I didn't just get another ticket. Oh no! Here we go again. Aunt Bee's bumbling her way through DC. Oh no. Oh, Wyckoffs. Ah, Brian, what's up? What's up, Nikki? I've been meaning to hop on and give y'all a poke. I haven't had too much of a chance to, I guess. Or when I do get a chance, I'm so done, I don't even want to be on my phone. Oh my gosh, I miss y'all too. I'm sorry we didn't get to go to a waterfall. Claire says, hey, Wyckoffs. Man, Brian and Nikki, hit that like button and send me all your money. Actually, I know y'all are in the same boat I am. We are all in dire. We've surpassed dire. I know that trip back was probably painful too, financially. God bless y'all. I am praying for y'all. Y'all pray for the Wyckoffs. They've given up a lot to be here too, and you know, our businesses take a hit. I haven't had a client in over 4 months. You know, I'm not in the middle of what I normally do to help people start their recovery. So even though crisis intervention housing, where I was working out of, is no longer, there's, you know, I can still go and get clients and everything all the time, but this is what I'm doing. So we need help. We need help. Does that sound desperate? Because it is. Oh good, here's the Shell station up here. I gotta get gas. We should get some whistles. Oh, wouldn't that be awful? But probably. Boy, that was some cemetery over there to right. It had a whole lot of spires in it. Like it was the smaller versions, but they were still big of like the Washington Monument. That was wild. Amen. We got from the Wyckoffs, yeah. Much love to all, they said, y'all. What is Claire's full handle? We'll see if we can figure out how to unblock. Okay. It's Claire Reviews. It's got the little squiggle in front of Claire Reviews and a little squiggle after it. That horizontal squiggle instead of a hyphen. So it's the squiggle, Claire Reviews, and the squiggle. Couldn't remember what happened if you tried. Okay. Thanks, Nancy. She's just a farmer. She seems alright to me. Not just a farmer. She's a farmer, which is awesome. We should get some whistles, Claire says. Oh. Well, Nancy, are you able to see the other chats? She just chatted right after. That's interesting. Can everybody see all the chats, or can I just see your chats? I don't know the answer to that. I gotta go left here because we're going to the Shell station. As I limp into the Shell station. All right, so y'all, if you're able to, we've been doing just a $5 drive this week. I haven't had too many takers yet, but every little bit helps. So it's Zelle is the most direct, and 100% of it goes to help the channel, and that is glorybees2022@gmail.com. And then there's also Buy Me a Coffee. That's not immediate. They do take a small percentage out for the service, but there's Buy Me a Coffee /GloryB, always 2 E's and B. And I'm so grateful for all the help that I've received from those who have donated, and I'm so grateful to all who are going to. Can't do it without you all. We're 100% subscriber supported. God bless you all. If she's blocked on my account, I can't see her. If she's banned on the channel, I can't change that. I don't do wrenches. Oh gosh, Nancy. Yeah, how would you do that if you've got a 100% ban? And like let's say you had a Nightbot that did it. I don't know. I don't know how to do that, Nancy. Okay. There's some little box that I can hop into sometimes, but if I'm on my laptop and I can see the people that have been put in that box, like this one dude, Frosty, who I don't appreciate at all because he's he's either making a really poor joke or he is a devil worshiper. I don't know which, but he gets banned. But I can't seem to ban anybody. It's like they only get a timeout from me, so he winds up in this box. Captain Kurt, I agree. Oh, because she's blocked on your account, you can't see her. Okay, got you, Nancy. That makes sense, doesn't it? Hola, Kumar. Hello. Welcome. I like that handle, Captain Kurt. That's a good one, too. Oh, boy. I'm going to have to turn the car off to get the gas, y'all. So if the phone overheats in the window, I apologize, but I'll try to do this quickly. They say you shouldn't have the Captain Kurt. You are welcome. All right, be right back. Oh my goodness, I guess I should be grateful for $4.50 instead of $5 per gallon. My gosh. It's crazy. All right, let's go fight for our rights for better gas prices. Wow, right, Nancy? I mean, but in a way it is, you know, because I know for me back in my active alcoholism, you know, and I didn't realize, you know, that possession that kind of, that not even kind of, I was playing on the wrong team, you know? She's playing on the wrong team. I mean, that could be, some people might be like, well, that's a matter of opinion, but she's up to no good, so that tells me she's playing on the wrong team. And we certainly do know that there's an evil upon the land. Mama Jan, thank you for the heads up. Yeah, it is sad. Right? That's interesting, John Joe. That's an interesting point. He says it's entertaining and sad at the same time. I love that one person can hold up the entire group. Reminds me of the one person in China single-handedly stopping the tank. That is interesting. As long as she's engaging them, the movement cannot harm anyone else. Or she doesn't care, Jean says. The group, well, I don't think the group's trying to harm anybody. I think the message is trying to help. Okay, this does sound ridiculous, but I've got to put the capital in maps really quick. I want to find the best route. I got turned a little bit. So she left and they are still there? Well, that's where the camp is. I'm not sure if I understand that statement clear. Oh my gosh. Clarify, please.
To 17th Street Northeast.
You give him a 5 with all they did well. Sometimes it has to be dished out back. Birdie did tweet. Thank you for that. Yeah. I'm grateful that nobody got into an altercation. And no, she didn't run them off. That's right. That's right. I get your statement now. Nope, she did not run them off, and she did not antagonize them into brutality, which is good. I'm not sure how to do this. This is a crazy little parking lot here. I'm gonna try this, sorry. Okay, thank you. Alright. I think it wants me to go this way.
Take the next right onto 17th Street Northeast, then turn right onto M Street Northeast.
Okay.
Take the next right onto M Street Northeast, then turn left onto Blattensburg Road Northeast.
This movement protests peacefully. There has never been an agenda to cause harm to anyone. That's true, third. Jean says, in my 30s, I asked my ex-husband, who are we voting for? It all comes with growth and maturity. Right, right. Or whistle.
Turn left onto Blattensburg Road Northeast.
Oh boy, what are they cooking? Cody's Grill. Wow, does that look good? He's doing like shish kebabs and stuff. That looks really good. They were smiling, giving me the thumbs up. Dang. I wouldn't mind a shish kebab. Okay, y'all, hang on. Yikes. Oh, they hate me. They hate me down here. I don't blame you. Oh, it's awful.
Continue for 1.5 miles.
Sometimes you just gotta go for it and hope they stop. Oh no. Jean says she has no growth or maturity. In my opinion, there's a lot of misguidance, you know? A lot of misguidance. There's a lot of... Have y'all noticed, like, the dark trend of the series shows and movies? And there's a lot of darkness to them. Keep them busy as long as you, every minute you could, mean one less person that get duped by the disinformation. Potentially one person saved. Amen, John Joe. Corporate worker and Claire reviews, yes, and how she cannot argue a point. She just wanders from base accusation to misinformed statements. What she says is slanderous, which is not covered under First Amendment. Right. Corporate worker, right. Jean Shannon, baby foxes are so cute though. Mama Jan, where are your mods, Glory B? Gloria seems to have had a lot of fundraisers this week, and Uncle Deuce is probably sweltering in the Texas heat right now at work. But I think we're doing all right. Oh no, now third of its kind, now you're sending me on this ramen thing. First we had the donuts and chicken. That was a whole week theme. Now we got a ramen theme. You're setting themes for food. I won't be doing it today, I can tell you that. I put a couple of peanut butter and apple butter sandwiches and banana in the cooler in the back seat, so that depending on how long I'm out here, I am covered. Because that's where we are at. It is peanut butter and apple butter time. But that's okay, at least I like them. Look at these amazing structures, y'all. I mean, aren't they neat? I've always liked the different townhomes, and just always thought it would be so neat to have a round room with a window seat. Nancy. I don't know, but we should be afraid though, you know, because it is like, it is creepy. And what they're standing for, the terrorists, it's, you know, terrorist group from within. It is scary. But looking at it just at base value, that's pretty funny. You know, just like, it just does look absolutely absurd. But knowing who the players are, it's pretty scary. You eat bees? No, I've never ate a bee. I don't think that's probably legal anymore, especially not in California. I like honey though. I put honey in my tea. Apple slice, oh, third, my mom loves that. Apple slices with peanut butter. PB, not to be confused with Proud Boys. Sorry, I had to do it. Let freedom ring. PSYOP. Not sure what that statement means. From Let Freedom Ring 3. Honey is good. I always have that matcha green tea. I just took a sip of it with honey, cayenne pepper, cinnamon, ginger, fresh ginger when I can get it. Oh, psychological ops, yes. Absolutely. Oh, your neighbor has beehives? How cool is that? That's really awesome. That's amazing to me. Bee tenders. The bee boxes and stuff, it's really amazing.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto 4th Street Northeast.
You drink your coffee with honey. I've heard that before, but I think I tried it once and I didn't really care for it. We made maple syrup for honey. Oh, you trade maple syrup for honey. Oh, that's awesome. Because, boy, it's all getting expensive. Daddy Dennis, welcome back. And bees are my favorite insects. That's awesome. They are amazing. Live with Joshua. Good afternoon. I have the most diverse people in here. I love it. We've got farmers and all kinds of interesting people. Yes, yes, honey and hot tea. This is actually warm tea. It is. But even on a hot day, I still like it. Every now and again, I'll add some ice to it when it's too hot. But I drank this all the way across the country and back. Because you could get hot water from inside the truck stops. Okay, it wants me to go left where? I'm not getting a ticket. I'm not. You know,
turn left onto 4th Street Northeast, then slight right onto Maryland Avenue Northeast.
It's sort of like Santa and Big D, you know, like you don't even know you got in trouble until days later when it comes in the mail. Of course, theirs showed up with a carrier that you never want to see coming and greet you. Honey with Earl Grey. I like Earl Grey too. That's a good tea. Law of attraction. Hey, third, it's Bird. Yeah, we're going over to the Capitol. I got just a little hint. I haven't been able to confirm it, that the committee was meeting today concerning the extension of the Emergency Powers Act declaration. Sorry, and also that Congress was meeting concerning the federal. Oh my gosh, I said it right earlier. I've lost it. Glory be, it's Jen. Jen is live with Joshua? Or you're saying that I'm Jen? Yes, that's true. I'm Jen. Hey, Super Salty. Failure to report, right? But they had just gotten the citations or whatever they're called, violations on the 4th of July, and on the 5th, Santa's getting picked up as a fugitive. That's crazy. That was just crazy. It's. I mean, there's definitely
slight right onto Maryland Avenue Northeast.
Definitely agenda here, you guys. There's no question.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Delaware Avenue Northeast.
It was good to be hanging out with everybody yesterday and to get Big D hugs. He gives great hugs. And I'm so grateful that he's out. I'm sure that they had a big hoopty-doo at the base camp last night. If you missed that, he got in the fire truck and did donuts. It was good to see him doing that. And you live stream off of Josh's stream. Are you allowed to do that? Told him at the time about the court date. I doubt this was a case where they sprung it on him with no time to react. Oh no, they did. They sprung it on him with no time to react. That is a true. That's a true statement. They sprung it on him. He did not even know about the 6 violations until they were there to scoop him. And John Joe, I hear you. Under normal circumstances, there would have been time to get the information and react. These 2 incidences, none at all. It was an ambush. Yes, John Joe. Can I pick up some ice? Oh my gosh, I'm not going there though. I'm going to the Capitol. Why is he sweltering or did he hurt himself?
Turn left onto Delaware Avenue Northeast.
You need to get the rest of the information, John Joe. Now I am using that ambush, quote unquote, you know. Yeah, bail bondsman said it's unprecedented. The PI said it was unprecedented, which was also PI / bail bondsman. The lawyers, police officers, sheriffs, they've all said that they've never seen anything like this. The judge, I was sitting there when Santa was for his arraignment and he was let go, and the prosecutor tried to push the fugitive, quote unquote,
in 1,000 feet, turn right onto
after
First
it
Street
had already
Northwest.
been dropped, and the judge said, no, I'm not holding someone for traffic violations from Maryland. That's what he said. So, this red car, you are messing me up. You gonna let me over? Oh my gosh, now that it's
Turn
too
right
late.
onto First Street Northwest, then make a U-turn.
Authorized permit parking only. Jeez, woman. She just was not letting me over. There was a parking spot back there. Oh well, here comes a fire truck anyway. Well, it's all public record now. No, who are they, hun? He still has to turn himself into Maryland. His lawyer has advised him not to do that yet. It may be this coming Monday. And then, you know, there'll be a court date set. He has to go back August 31st for the initial... fugitive situation, whatever, in DC. That's August 31st, or if he doesn't show up, he would have to pay the $500 fine. They waived it for him to leave his arraignment, and then once he turns himself into Maryland, then he'll face the other charges there. So not sure where that the fire truck was up the way. I'm not sure where he was going. So, let's see. Let's go around the building again. I always have a chair in the car. I haven't brought it out yet to sit on the lawn much, though, I don't think. Maybe once. I don't don't like just sitting around. I get tired when I do that. Like yesterday, sitting around waiting for Big D to for his arraignment, I wound up leaving. I couldn't take it anymore. I had been there all day, and it wasn't, you know, it's still another couple hours, I think, before he was able to go. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that'll be about perfect, because I'm going to go to Capitol Hill for just a little bit, and then I'll go see them.
Make a U-turn, then turn left onto Constitution Avenue Northwest.
Can you believe Wrong Way Wanda just told me to make a U-turn? She is an instigator.
Turn right onto Louisiana Avenue Northwest, then turn right onto New Jersey Avenue Northwest.
No, not parking violations, honey. Traffic violations. It was for the July 4th. Look at their sticker, y'all. It says nut.
Take the second right onto New Jersey Avenue Northwest.
NUT. I wonder what that stands for. Like BRP is the Blue Ridge Parkway. Burp. Through traffic inspection lane. What is nut?
In 400 feet, sharp left onto D Street Northwest. Take the next left onto D Street Northwest, then turn left onto New Jersey Avenue Northwest.
What is this one? What is this parking here? Look at this bicyclist. Oh my gosh. I gotta let him get around me. I'm not sure if I can park here, y'all. I'm gonna park and then I'm gonna see if I can park here. If I remembered to bring my, put my notebook back in the car, I can read to you what they were. Except I don't think I put it back in here. I think it's sitting next to my chair at the house. Six violations total. Let's see. And it was for the July. Now that I've parked, I can tell you. So it was the July 4th. 3 lanes being blocked out of 4. Slow rolling on the highways. On the highway. And then there's a few more. One of them being the fugitive because he was in Washington, D.C. But he didn't even know because the police officers on the day, on July 4th, during the protest for half an hour, blocking those 3 lanes out of the 4, they allowed them to continue their 30 minutes. And so, you know, as Santa put it, he thought that the police were really working with him. So, versus arresting him on the spot, they probably knew where to find him and just got him later. Another, oh no, we've got another one. Blade Runner says in the park. Ugh. Sounds like they're just gonna keep it going. Ew. All right, let's see what's going on here. So what'd you see? What'd you look it up on the Maryland Judicial, John Joe? Yeah, well, they arrested the protesters, the environmental protesters that chained themselves together and sat down in the middle of traffic. They picked them up, but then they let them go. In 2 hours. Awesome, Rocky Pac-Man. Thank you so much. That is great. That is great. I love that. SOS, SOS. The Hill ran a story on it. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, but they didn't give them any time to react. The only reason why Big D paid traffic stuff that morning before they came and got him was because they thought we better check and see if there were any violations placed on Big D. But the sheriff said that it wasn't showing up in the computer that he had paid them yet, so they had to take him in anyway. Then he sat for, and they all said they'd never seen anything like that before either. The fact that he sat in that West Virginia jail for 7 days, and he could have been in there for 30 because Maryland didn't want to come and get him to extradite him to Maryland for traffic violations, and West Virginia is so backed up they weren't able to take him. If it hadn't been for the PI from the lawyer's office, the West Virginia lawyer, he could still be sitting in there. So that was really awesome that he offered to drive. His name was John. He was very nice. Hey, Sherry. Oh, that's awesome. Same to you, love. Yeah, apparently they don't have to give a heads up, but it's very extreme though. Caitlin, right? Caitlin says, I hope Big D sues them. I tell you what, that was really cute though. We were having a tailgate party in front of the Prince George's County Department of Corrections. And if you knew about Prince George's County Department of Corrections and the police officers, what I know, you'd find it pretty hysterical that we were doing that too. Oh my gosh. There's been a lot of officer reform though in Maryland, and things are shaping up. It's just going to take some a little longer than others. Perhaps even overzealous. Yes, John Joe, absolutely. It was, wasn't it, Caitlin? That just cracked me up. And Lebanese bologna quesadillas with provolone and mozzarella. Bologna sandwich inside. It was really good. I don't know if she planned that on purpose or if that's what she had, but that was pretty funny. That was the other Aunt B. Yeah, maybe we will see a lawsuit, right, John Joe? Santa, I guess because that's where he was in D.C., you know, where Big D was up in West Virginia, up at camp, so. It was. We all enjoyed seeing D back in that fire truck, didn't we? I had a grin from ear to ear and giggles watching that. And then I had a thought, there was once a day when I would have been right there with them partying. That was a long time ago, though. So maybe my use of the word ambush wasn't good. It was like in quotes, you know. But I apologize if that was not a good word to use. Hey, Turb. Mostly having a discussion with John, John Joe, concerning the arrest and the arrest for Santa more than Big D, but both. So they're both out, and apparently we've got agitators on the mall in Washington, D.C. agitating the group. So far it's remained peaceful agitation, as peaceful as that can be. Oh, that's great, Mrs. C. Yep, I've got a few of y'all telling me that, so that'll be great. We'll head over to that area in just a little while. I'm not going to sit there and be agitated by the agitators that seem to be coming in today. I want to check out the Capitol, and I'm just getting my bag together. We're sitting in front of, or I guess we're behind the Capitol kind of right now. I don't even know. I kind of went around the block. Did I even make it to the Capitol? I don't even know where I am. Arresting for cause can happen out of the blue. Well, it certainly did, yeah. Pac-Man, hey, hey. Oh, boy. Hey, y'all don't forget to smash that like button. And remember, we are 100% subscriber funded and in need of funds to cover the gas and other costs to keep the channel going. And I've been on a $5 drive this week, so even $5 helps. And that can be donated to Zelle if you are able to and want to. And Zelle is gloryb2022 at gmail, glorybees, plural, 2022 at gmail.com. Or you can do buy me a coffee /gloryb, and always 2 E's and B. And all of the support is so appreciated. Thank you to all who have donated and all who are going to. Can't do it without y'all. Right, Caitlin? Yep. Some people are at work, Terp, and then I'm trying to do this for work right now, but I can't do it without some help. And we'll see what happens. I'm going to give it a little bit more time. But there are a few things going on at the Capitol today, and so I just wanted to see if I could get a little information from anybody out there. See if there's anything going on. Because I heard through the grapevine that the committee was voting again today as to whether they would try for an extension, but they're trying to have an indefinite extension, where they wouldn't have to meet every 6 months. They're trying to alter the law concerning the power of emergencies declaration. So we don't want that to happen. Why the issue? All right. So while I'm getting this together, y'all can talk about that stuff amongst yourselves, John Joe and Claire and whoever else wants to jump in. You're a stay-at-home mom, and well, Claire, you also have all the farm. You're always canning and doing something. Aw. You're gonna make liver treats. That's cool, Terp.